Well, hello there, YouTube. Chilling with Twisted 420 here again. Now, I don't know how many people that watch this channel are into statues, but you know I do all kinds of different videos. We do all kinds of different stuff. And I figured I'd get into statue reviews. It's a new hobby that I've gotten into. And this, people, is my first XM Studios piece. They make really, really nice stuff. They're located in Singapore. And this guy, I think full retail on this guy was 1,200 bucks. But you guys know me, I'm an eBay warrior, hashtag team best offer. So I got them a bit cheaper. But they only made 500 of these, and this is number 147. So I figured I'd just kind of come through and tell you guys what I think about it. We go through. Now, I'm not even the biggest Electro fan, but this statue, just take it all in. It is amazing for the most part. Now there's like maybe one thing that I'm not in love with about it, but we're gonna go through it and talk about everything, people. And this is a quarter scale statue made from cold cast porcelain. That's what they do over there at XM. I gotta say, I really like the attention to detail through here. They have little wire looms that are sculpted in. Very nice touch, very nice touch. And I gotta say, the colors, the way everything pops, this green, this yellow, the gold, it all comes together. It's a really nice contrast. I really dig it. But everything was very easy to put together. I did the unboxing video, kind of a time-lapse thing. Everything's color-coded and magnetic. Super duper easy to get everything situated. That was not a biggie. But yeah, I gotta say, the look and feel of everything is very nice. I love this kind of diamond plating that they did here. It feels nice, and this thing's heavy. This thing's heavy. I think it comes in right at about 37 pounds. Yeah, and it's a brute. It is a brute. But yeah, the wires, I know some people with OCD are gonna be like, oh my God, why didn't you straighten? These wires, you can undo the whole strand. But I left it as it came and just kind of looped a little bit through his hands here. I think it looks fine. I don't see a problem with it. I think it looks good. Also, some of the little details, like the individual nuts and bolts that go around everything, those are all sculpted. Very impressive. You got a few pipes and things. And then round back, got like a little breaker box, a little bit of piping. Just nice, just very nice all around. All these bases have these little fake nuts and bolts. And that's just super duper impressive. That's super impressive. You even got the same thing here up top. That's just nice, man. That is just nice attention to detail. I think that is just impeccable. Just really, really good stuff. I mean, you would look at this and think that you could just untwist these nuts, but those are sculpted. That's damn impressive. I gotta say, these aren't perfect. And this is a pretty small piece, but the nuts and bolts down here aren't perfect on these little guys. But still, not bad. Not bad. All these guys are magnetic with pegs. Pop in pretty easy. Everything was color coded. Well, let me stop before I have a mess on my hand. These wires can really get away from you. There we go. I'm not gonna pull any more of those out. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And these little plugs, they're like 3.5 or 2.5 millimeter headphone little jacks, with little inserts. That's a nice touch. You can set this up any way you want. I just kind of ran the wires through here and plugged all of them up. Altogether, you got 6 plugs. 6 cables that plug in. And I gotta say, let me go ahead and get the one thing I don't like about this statue. The only thing I was not happy with, and that's this tower, this stack right here. I mean, everything's painted well as far as these wires. They're all sculpted, but they're painted in. There's no messes, there's no run over. But I just don't like the look of it. I think it just kind of looks like a cake. You know what I mean? It kind of looks like fondant or something. I don't know. I did see the interview. Shout out to Rad Titan. They have an awesome channel over there in the UK. They were talking to the guys at XM. They wanted to do kind of a plasma ball up here, but they were worried about it getting damaged in shipping. I would say that would have been very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, this just does not, it just doesn't look great to me. I know you got like a couple of magnets stuck together here, wires ran through them, transistors, all kinds of shit. It's just, I don't know. I just think that's the only thing that takes away from this guy, is that right there. I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know what you think. But I got to get to this this figure, this guy here. Daniel Bell did the sculpt on this guy, and I just got to say, it is fantastic. Like the differences in textures, this ribbing, like You can, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, the muscle proportions, everything is very, very well done. The magnets on this guy are super duper strong, very clean. Pops right back on. I gotta say they did a good job. And there's just one big peg, and it kind of looks like a platform boot, and it sticks up a little bit. That's the only thing I didn't like too. Let me see if I can't get in there a little bit better. Yeah, you see that? It's got a peg down there and a notch. And I wish that would have been flush. Looks a little rough, but it's not super noticeable. You got to be really, really up on it to tell, but that's the only other thing. Besides what I mentioned about this stack back here and that, everything else is perfect on this guy. The head sculpts, and it's awesome that they give you two. The head sculpts are crazy. We'll get into those. But yeah, the paint's nice. The shadowing, the shading. This is all very impressive, and that ass though. Look, I'm a straight married man, but I gotta say, Electro's got a nice ass on here. Good lord, that is crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, look at his back, man. This is the sculpt. The sculpt is crazy, crazy nice sculpt, and the whole time the wires in with the loops for his hands. That's just. It's just something to take in, and that's what got me. Like I said, I've never been in Electro. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this angle, how he's kind of leaned forward, pulling, clenching at the wires. That's a very nice stance. Again, on the suit, separation on the colors is just perfect. There's no run over, there's no sloppiness. I think the suit looks really good. And like I said, that ribbing. We're not gonna talk about Electro's package. You can tell he's a male though, all right? You know he's a man, all right? But yeah, just a great sculpt on this guy. Right up here, I love the way they did this. It looks natural. There's no seam line really, because it's like two different pieces of the costume. I love the way they did that. And I've been very careful with this guy. You got a lot of fragile ends here that you could easily break, so I've been very careful, but the sculpt on that is just, the teeth, the eyes, he's got eyebrows under there. That's just fantastic. And then they got the muscles, right? That's great. He looks sinister. He looks, yeah, Sinister Six, right? He just looks amazing. I think that looks amazing. And then while we're talking about head sculpts, oh my God, we got to bring in this guy. We got to bring in this guy. Let me get my focus right. This is crazy. I love this head sculpt. This is the one I display more often. The vein work. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bust out my macro lens and put this on a tripod just so we can get a better look at this. This Panasonic GH5 is heavy. Okay, people, here we are. Look at this guy. Just look at that. The veins, like he's enraged. The teeth, the tongue. You can see a little bit of a little saliva build up on the tongue, a little whiteness. You can even see his tonsils back there. That is just impeccable work on just, I'm blown away by this head sculpt alone. It's got the white eyes, the vein work. That's just, it's mad. It's just a great head sculpt. I am blown away by that alone. I'm so glad they included this head sculpt. It just looks, that makes it worth it. That makes it worth it. And while we got the macro out, let me go ahead and bring this guy back in. Get a better shot of his teeth. A little rough in there, but not bad for the most part. What is that on his chin? Oh, there we go. Just a little something. I got worried for a second. But look at that. The eyes, the eyebrows. That's just fantastic. But yeah, those are the head sculpts up close. They look really, really good. Back to normal view, and I really got to get a better backdrop. I only mainly use this for vaping, and all the vape stuff's small, so for big statues like this you can see my blinds and it looks all unprofessional. But hey, we got some signed Ninja Turtle comics over there. We'll talk about the collection later. But man, overall this statue, wow, just wow. I love it all together. Besides the fondant cake action over here, I mean the base, it's big. That's one thing about it. You're gonna want to have room to display it. Love that little honeycomb work in there. It's a big statue, but I love it. I have it displayed next to my router. He's kind of drawing some power from that thing too. And I just gotta say, man, overall, just a fantastic statue. I hope to get more XM pieces. I really like a lot of their stuff. And yeah, I'm very happy with my first purchase from them. I gotta say, this is a grail for me. Just based on, I mean, it was only 500 made. That limited factor doesn't matter. Just this statue as a whole, just take that in. Take that. I'm leaning back right. Just take all that in. That's just great. And hopefully I'll get better at these statue videos. Overall, I gotta say, very, very nice statue. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope to do some more statue videos, other tech videos, and crazy stuff coming up. Maybe some gaming. And yeah, I don't even know if these, there's probably eBay. You can probably get some of these on eBay. I'll put a link in the description anyway. Maybe just to XM's website. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I am out. You guys stay sexy out there.